What's up, everybody? Just want to let you guys know Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Yeah,
Happy
holidays.
Christmas and happy holidays, yo.
Happy birthday, Abe.
Stop.
You guys watching this
it.
right now, his
Yeah.
birthday was yesterday.
Let Abe know happy birthday in the
Happy
comments.
21st to Abe in the comments.
Big 21 in a couple of days, you know what it is. We're gonna get fucked up.
Nah, but this is technically tomorrow.
Oh,
So yesterday, you was 21.
yesterday I was 21, you feel me? Yo, we was getting fucked up yesterday.
How does it feel to be 21?
Feels the same, you know. I'm just excited to walk into dispensaries and shit, you know. For the first time, just gonna walk in there and be like, slap my card on the fucking desk, you know. It's gonna be dope.
You know the vibes. Happy 21st, Abe. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Yo, I hope everybody has a great Christmas, you feel me? Spend time with your family, spend time with your significant other. Open nice presents, give good presents, don't be a stingy bastard. That's it, man.
Word, good.
Oh, bad. Where's
Gang shit.
You know what the fuck it is? NSP on the road.
Yo, NSP on the road is back. God damn. Today we're going NJIT. We're gonna be in the frat house.
You know what it
You
is.
already know.
None of us go to college except for him.
Papa Mitch. He's the only graduate in the whole group. Big dog.
You know my boys. Not yet. Not
Vlog
yet.
on
Not
the
yet.
vlog?
Not yet.
Future
We got
graduate.
vlog section.
Vlog on the vlog.
Vlog on the
No.
vlog.
Yo, hold
Matero.
up. Hold up.
Quedó okay?
Tranquilo.
You know what I'm saying? It's the real Big Meech in the building. I don't know what the fuck they gonna say now. Nah. Get the bow, get the bow, get the bow.
Está bien, oye, creo que
Let them know.
un capítulo más, Dios
Bro, I
mío,
feel like
ustedes
that
saben.
pressure back here, and that's when I know like I'm about to get like fucked
Disfrútenselo.
up.
Tú sabes, chilling, tranquilo.
Pow,
Ustedes
pow.
saben, vamos ahorita.
Yo, bitch, cheeks.
You already know how we doing. Oh, shit. Episode 14. We back in live today. We here with a new guest at a new location. I'm here with
Paul Meech, you know what it is. What's up?
Big Meech.
Big Brother
The
Vibes.
OG Meech.
Big Brother Vibes for this episode. And I'm here with, you already know who.
Jojo.
It's Big A.
Shout out Jordan. Couldn't be here today. Couldn't make it.
Jordan, hope you having fun in Cali.
Yes, sir.
Not too much fun though, bro. Rap that shit, dog.
Chill. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's doing
But
business.
yeah. So I guess Paul's kind of taking his place for a little bit this episode.
Yeah.
Big guest.
So we got
Meech.
Papa Meech and then we got Big Meech.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Brother Meech. In
Got
his
the
frat
imposter,
house.
and they got the real one.
Yo, where we at, Paul? Tell them where we at.
We in Newark, New Jersey, baby. We at the Phi Sigma Kappa of NJIT. We throw the hardest parties down on the frat. on
Yes,
the road.
sir.
Everybody know.
Talk your shit.
You've been around this semester. You've been around here, and you had a great time. We about to go crazy next semester. Pop out.
You know what it is.
Paul, explain yourself, kind of who you are, where you from, how old you are, what you do.
22 years old, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey. Me and NJIT, it's my goddamn. It's complicated, really, because I took like a gap year during COVID, did some work. But, yeah, we work at my parents' bagel shop full time. DJ at these parties out here. Yeah, put my shit together, get my grind up.
First off, you don't live at home no more. You live here in the frat house. So kind of like, why did you move out and what was your reasoning behind it?
Solid question.
It's a good question. Why did I move out?
Like your reasoning to like why you moved out.
Well, you know, always felt like I had a plan for like a vision of how my life should be. Not really should be, but like the things I can accomplish, right? And no matter the circumstances I put myself under, and it was coming to a time in my life where really like the things I started doing behind my parents' back, I stopped giving stopped giving a fuck. So I just started doing it, and they wasn't generally happy with the things I was doing. So I was like, so there was too much friction going on, and I couldn't really see my full potential because I wasn't comfortable. And then when I saw this opportunity, it was rent was really good. I never heard of rent fucking this cheap anywhere. So, and the thing is, I didn't even move out to this fat house first. I moved on the block, and the rent was similar. But like, as soon as I had the opportunity to move out, I moved out. It didn't even matter if it was in this house. I just wanted to get the fuck out. But it has nothing to do personally with my parents or nothing like that. You know, like I know they had the best intentions for me, and like they knew I was just a rowdy kid, and they didn't want me to get into things that I could get into because those things are dangerous and they have potentially bad outcomes for some people. But again, you always hear about the bad stories. You know what I'm saying? The people that fail. The people that go off and do good things. Nobody hears what happens behind closed doors.
I feel like parents just have a certain picture in their head for what they want you to be. So when you kind of start going off track of that, it fucks with them.
Another thing too is like, so I got school, I got work, and I pay all my bills, right? I got all these things going on. I got to worry about paying rent. I got to worry about paying my phone, my insurance, having all these things in check. And, on top of school and on top of being on work. So it's like a lot of stress. And then even like on top of the fraternity. So I feel like learning how to handle all these different things now, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm older, 25, whatever, you put the money in my hand, like all, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really put myself through a struggle right now for like just to fucking experience and learn and all of that.
The best part about that is that you're literally alone. Like, you have friends, obviously, but they're not going to help and support you the way your parents would. So now that you're on your own, it's like,
make that shit work.
Exactly. You got to figure it out. Like, there's no plan B, pretty much. You got to just get it done. And I feel like that's the shit that really motivate people. When you have no other option, you just got to go. Just like, fuck it. You know what you got to do. You put your head down, you do it.
Yeah, when you get car trouble and you stuck in the fucking cold, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta call your brother.
You're not gonna stay cold.
You don't got too many people you can fucking call to fucking help you out, bro. You know, you just learn to figure shit out, and that's all. I like to apply pressure. I like to apply, I would say, when like my life get a little too easy, I like to up the circumstances. I like to up the level of difficulty that I'm fucking with. So like I made my life really hard for myself right now. And again, for some people it might not be hard, and you know, other people. I'm not saying other people got hard, but for me, I made my shit a little harder right now. But it's to grow, really. You know what I'm saying? And then once this shit get comfortable, once this shit get easy, let's up the standards. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they say, right? What don't kill you make you stronger, bro. It's like practice. It's like lifting, bro. You picking the weight up, putting it down, so you could pick up heavier weights, bro. You get me?
Exactly. That's what that's always been like my ideology. And that's essentially why I came out here, is like I said. It's because I wanted, and then again, like the reason why I came out to the frat though is like one thing I learned working in the bagel shop is like when I got like really, really good, but then when I learned how to get even better than that, it's like when I stopped taking this, when I like removed my ego from the equation, I stopped looking at the people that I work with as a competition. You know what I'm saying? And I start watching everybody. No matter how smart I think you are, no matter how dumb I think you are, no matter if I like the way you do things, no matter if I don't like the way you do things, I watch everything you fucking do. Because I look at it like this, right? Out of 100% of time you spend with somebody, there's at least 25% of that time, of that knowledge that you got from your perspective of your 0 to today in life, that I could add to my utility belt, if I say. You know what I'm saying?
I see that shit too, especially at work, bro. I don't want to name names, but I work with this one guy, right? He's a piece of shit, like complete asshole. But he's like so good with how he works. Like I respect him, you know? Even though I don't like him, I show him respect because the way he works is like, it's fire. Like he teaches me mad shit, even though he's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? It's like you can't knock somebody for being good at what they're good at.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody play their role in your life. You know what I mean? You don't have to be cool with everybody. You can fuck with people for certain shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's a mutual. It's a trade. You know what I mean? You don't have to fuck with them like full 360. You know what I mean?
It's an exchange.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta just learn how to do that. A lot of people think if I fuck with you, I have to fuck with you like you're my right hand. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that with everybody.
And then at the same time, if you're not really fucking with somebody heavy, you don't have to like cut them off cold.
Yeah,
You gotta
just let them play their part.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, because everybody play a part, bro.
But some people, they might want to play a part, how do I say this, that they not meant to play in your life. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take a part too big in your life that necessarily they're not meant to take in your life.
It's like a center trying to play point guard. You on a team, but know what position you gotta play.
Not on this team, sweetheart.
How I view it is like we all carry a certain type of energy, and I feel like we walk through life going through like around good and bad energy. So I feel like you just have to pick up the energy that works for you. That's what I feel like it is. It's all transfer of energy, like through knowledge. I feel like whenever somebody spits knowledge, whatever it is, it's all some type of energy. You're either picking it up or you're either leaving it.
Nah, but for like the reason why I came out here is because, so I just got back into school, right? And like, school is something I was always like, I'm smart and shit like that, but I'm not really, I don't have the motivation. You know what I'm saying? I don't have really things to like get me going. And shit. Exactly. So I was like, if I surround myself with people that are like about their studies and stuff like that, because I had a couple of friends here and there that were going to school, but I wasn't keeping up with them. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I want to be it. Because, like, really why I wanted to get my degree even is because I was going to school and then it was like I was going in for the wrong degree, right? Switched to business, right? But then it still kind of felt like just pointless to me. So then I remember I didn't sign up for the one semester. And then I was just working my ass off. I remember I started... I even excuse me. I even left my parents' shop. I was like, fuck all that. I just started. I was like, I want to figure some shit out real quick. I want to figure some shit out real quick. And I was able to make like around like $1,300 a week.
Damn, bro.
Right. So I was working my fucking ass off, and I realized like, all right, this quick out of fucking like just figuring shit out, right? So I was able to like put 10K together, and I remember when I had 10K in the bank, I was like, I'm thinking about, all right, how can I start reinvesting this shit to make like, you know what I'm saying, like a business type shit, because the shit I was doing wasn't like necessarily like sustainable like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's time to like reinvest into the wheel, make it bigger, make it more,
Sure.
make it more, a little more
Make
automated.
your money work for you.
Exactly.
That's the goal, bro. In life, make your money work.
But
Make money
like-
while you sleep, bro.
What you think is the biggest thing you learned in that time period about yourself that you ain't know?
My fucking bro, I'm telling you, I never wanted to work so bad, bro, because like I control how much I was getting paid every single day. You know what I'm saying? So I was a fucking maniac to make my fucking money. But like it was the one thing I would say I fucking learned is fucking critical thinking, because like I came into that thing and I was like, hold on. If I'm able to do this with no degree, put a fucking business degree in my hand, get me talking to the right fucking people, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me go back to school. It's gonna be paid for. It's kind of stupid if I don't go. But like,
I feel like that hustle is built into you though.
Hell yeah.
Like you can't teach that shit at all.
It has to be something that's like trained.
You
Yeah,
either
you
got
have
it or
to
you
see
don't.
it.
Like,
But the thing is, like, remember before?
I love that shit though. Like,
and if you got it, you can make it work in any field.
during that process though, like it was funny because like I didn't feel. I was sure I was making like $1,000 a week, but like, and my bills was covered, and like I could, like I wasn't really. All I was doing was like what, smoking weed, eating out every single day. But like, whatever the fuck I wanted, I could just buy.
Yeah,
If I
bro.
wanted to spend more money, I just made more money.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing with
But
you,
like
though.
I never felt like how do I say it? Like satisfied because like I just always want to work, always want to work.
The thing with you though that I'm getting, you're not motivated to study because money motivates you, and you feel like studying, you're not making money, you're wasting your time. But the thing I tell you is, if you go in with a plan, because you know how you said like you have to surround your people to be motivated to study and shit.
Okay.
So I feel like if you were to switch your mindset a little bit, think this studying is gonna make me this breach, like you'll be more motivated on your own to study more.
It's
Yeah, nah, but I feel him because it's like, but why do that when I can make the money right now?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Feel me? I don't have to wait to make the money.
But imagine, like he said, how much more he could make.
It's not necessarily that. It's not necessarily motivation, but like I'm surrounded by like 22 different people, and then you got like the alumni and all of this. I can walk around, I can talk to all these different people and talk to them, hear how they study, hear all their different tricks and shit to how they approach their homeworks, their problems, their solutions. What are they like when they have this kind of problem with the school? Where do they go? When they have this kind of problem in the school, where do they go with boost, like a payment issue, or like maybe they got to talk to an advisor if it's about something. Like, you know, when you have what kind of question, where do you go? And it's like, or like when addressing your own work, you get to talk to all these different people. You see how every like individual does it by themselves and what kind of a major they're, you know what I'm saying? You get to see everybody's work style.
See their
almost.
perspective of life.
So for you, it's more about connections,
Not necessarily connections, but like
things you learn from connections.
you learn off other people.
Yeah.
So I had a question for the topic though, the money and all that shit. Me and Tommy got into it. Do you think money brings happiness? I say yeah. He says nah.
Yeah.
I think it brings happiness.
I think money buys you happiness.
Yeah, but
Like
that's
money-
still happiness.
Exactly.
I think money buys you
Let me let
happiness.
him in.
I have a perspective recently, right? Because you have these people who have all this money, but they still can't be happy. I feel like for those people, they wouldn't have been happy either way. You know what I'm saying? They would have been miserable.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I don't know. I've been rich, like in terms of like I've been like very comfortable. I could have bought anything I ever wanted, but like not necessarily like that. But like I had comfortable money in my account, and like now it's a little struggling. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm a little bit more happier than I was then. You know what I mean? So it's kind of it's all in your head, really.
Well, yo, if you got a check right now for
Get the fuck out of here! I'll drop dead. That's how happy I'll be now, for real.
Nah, so like, so you, when we asked that question the first time, you said something, and then Abe was like, oh, what's that thing?
what's
That thing?
I don't know.
You could cry in a Prius or you can cry in a Lambo. It's
Hell
like,
yeah.
it's like why?
Bitch,
why,
you still crying?
Why? Yeah, it's like,
But, like,
it's
you
like
wanna
why
cry
you
in a
still
Lambo?
crying?
But for now, I mean, like, what I was
Still
like,
not happy.
I'd rather
Nah,
be crying in a fucking Lambo, to be honest.
Like my perspective of it,
Fuck it.
like my view of it was that I think it brings happiness because anything that makes you happy, money can bring that to you so more like easily. You know what I mean? So like if family makes you happy, it wouldn't feel better to take your whole family on a crazy ass vacation, PJs and shit.
Now, you know what I think about all that? I think if you were like born into hella money and you don't appreciate it, then you're more likely to be like sad and shit. But if you're broke and then you work hard and earn money and you're rich,
It's all a
Because you
mindset thing.
understand
The
it.
thing is, you have to find some type of hobby, some type of work you can do, because humans, I don't think they're born to be like satisfied doing
No, that's
jack
fact.
shit. It's easy to get lost in the sauce, having and like get like sure, like you'd be happy as fuck to get like everything you ever wanted, but again, like you have those horror stories of people getting everything they've wanted and then they just fucking fall apart.
I think it's a mindset thing.
But like, nah, I do believe money buys happiness at the end of this shit.
For sure. But I feel like it's only right we in the frat house. We start, get a little spicy. First question, is it like the movies? You know how every movie of frat house it's like a specific way. Is it like the movies?
You know what I'm actually gonna tell you? This specific, I believe every other house is probably like this too. But like the guys that I know and stuff like that, we got some real characters here. Yeah, we got some real characters. And I be sitting there sometimes, I be like, damn, if I just had a camera on right now, this should be funny as hell. Dude, would be like the movies. Dude, the parties can be everything you can think of. So parties be like the movies. I'm gonna just go on a limb and say, sure.
That was funny as fuck.
Nah, that's because like looking at it, it looks like how it be looking on the movies. You got me?
Nah, I feel like it's a way different vibe because I don't think y'all have never.
Oh no! You talking to like, I was
you
like
talking
parties
about
and shit,
the look
like
of it.
like yeah. I'm like that's what I was referring to, but like, oh dude, I don't because I heard so many stories about other places, so like being nuts in that type of sense. We're not bad in any type of sense.
We're a smaller school though
We are.
compared to, but like for what we are, like bro, I'm pretty. The one I've been to,
We have a pretty big. I would like to say we'd have a pretty big brotherhood. Even like among campus, we probably have one of the bigger ones.
How many members do you guys have?
Like around, I'd say like 20 at most.
How
Around
many
there.
live here?
How many live here right now? We got one upstairs.
3, right?
One upstairs.
4.
Four
One-
sounds.
one
Four sounds
upstairs,
right. Four.
3
Yeah, four.
downstairs.
Because we had 6 and then 2 moved out. 4. Yeah.
And the rest of them, they on campus and shit though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have another house on campus. It's called Greek Village. Yeah.
Nah, so a question about the frat house though is what's it like living in a frat house?
Everybody's got their own standards. So like I personally love it, right? Because like you talk to people and then people you really like at the party. Your room's right there. You can extend the opportunities. I'm talking about, just anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep the party going and it's right there and you got like everything, whatever, your whole room's right there. Other than that, I honestly like where we are in Newark. I love living in Newark. It's I drive all the way down to Clifton every day for work, so I love driving. I love everything about Newark. So living out in the frat house, I personally love it. It's fun. It's an experience, but like it's not forever.
What's some like common like annoying shit you got to deal with at parties?
At parties. Lately, it's just be too packed. But fuck it. It's a love-hate thing, dude. Like, fucking get packed because, like, fucking with as many people as you bring in, like, when I'm DJing and shit like that and I see people having a great time, like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking, like, even when I be like, I got to get somewhere in the house, right? And it's, like, mad crowded and I can't get somewhere. I be looking around and shit, and I see people having a good time, and I'm like, yo, this is...
Makes you feel good, right?
It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy people are having a good time. So that's one thing. And then another thing is, like, the day after the party. Like, you wake up to go to work or something. I would wake up to go to work, and then it's fucking just trash downstairs and shit like that.
Imagine.
Hell yeah.
And then again, with more people you bring in, it's more liability that like people fuck up your house and people steal barbecue sauces. I had somebody take my fucking toothpaste from the cabinet in the bathroom
Some broke ass
upstairs, and they brought it all the way down to the basement for what reason? I don't know.
Yo, has somebody ever like shit or pissed anywhere like on the floor?
On the floor.
Like they're just partying, right? Like
People throw up and they miss the toilet.
and they don't clean that shit?
Not till like a day or two after, maybe.
It gets handled.
It's fucked up.
Gets handled.
It gets handled.
Huh.
We don't
Yeah.
leave. We don't leave it there.
Oh yeah, of course.
No, but I'm saying like, has anyone like pissed or shit?
Yeah, like what's the morning after? What's the craziest thing you've walked down here and saw?
That's a better question.
Like you're just like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Yeah, think about it. I want to hear top 3 craziest things because it looks like you got OD.
Just seen
And then we could probably do 3 things that you've seen that were like, what the at other places.
I don't think I really got nothing for it. It's just like the house would be just trash. And you're just like, fuck, we did it. Like, you know you did it good when you see like how bad the house is trashed, and like they like with just like cups and shit like that, because you know cups is drinks. Not too many people. There's no way like everybody's getting like 30 drinks. There's not. It's mad people coming through. Mad shit you find after the party. And just like you find a bunch of just like IDs, really. Mad people just dropping their IDs.
What do you do with them? You give them back?
I don't really know how to go about that. To be honest. Like I feel like a creep looking you up and shit.
Word.
So like I even feel like a creep holding on to it, but like, you know, if you come back and be like, yo, did I need my ID here? Like it'd be like handy if we had it, right? I don't know. I kind of think it would be smart if we hold them on to the end of the semester, and if nobody picks them up, toss them.
Yeah.
You know, there's no way you're right. Like, because like we have licenses. I found licenses. I found school IDs, but school IDs nobody gives a fuck about. I haven't used mine since I fucking got it. I mean, that's because I don't park in the parking deck no more. But before COVID though, I'll tell you what, when we did every exam before COVID, they made us hold
An ID at the corner of your desk.
yeah, shit was stupid. Now they don't give a fuck who you are, what you do. They just give you the shit as long as you know your name and your ID number.
What's some crazy shit you've seen some of these females do? Where you just looked at them like, damn.
Nah, you got some stuff, Paul.
Or like you dirty.
Yeah, like what the
Like
fuck?
what the fuck? Like you nasty as hell.
Well, one, listen, I got no disrespect for girls in college, but they're just here having fun. That's one thing you gotta understand. So you don't take them seriously.
Nah, yeah,
But like these girls will take any fucking thing. Girls will just go walk around and be like, give me drugs. And then they'll take shit from anybody. And then they just pop it. They don't even know who they're taking it from, what the fuck they're taking, if it's Lay's,
yeah, they don't
whatever
care.
the fuck it is.
They don't give a fuck.
But nah, and then like you just see, it's just fucking. You got that right. You got it. Just these girls just doing wild shit for over guys and shit.
Nah, yeah.
I got a question though.
Seen some crazy
So
shit.
we got a virgin friend, right?
Okay.
If he were to pop out on a Thursday, would he get laid?
Well, he
Nah,
get laid.
you
That
gotta
depends
try.
on your friend. Like, does
You
he?
gotta rizz up.
Does he got the riz?
Nah, not at all.
Nah,
No, he
Nah,
don't got
nah.
riz.
Not at all.
you're not gonna get pussy thrown at you over here. You gotta go get it. Like it's gotta.
The
be
thing
like,
is,
the
it's
girls
like
are
if
here
you,
though.
but the things about frat parties though is like you have such a high probability of a girl just walking up to you though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people just come here. But a lot of people like again but like for me like they just like people just come up to me and they just talk to me like or like I just bump into somebody and I just talk to somebody. But like I usually try to talk to everybody and say what's up.
Nah, yeah, you just friendly.
It's
type shit.
easier when you
It's my house too, and the thing is, these are my parties, so like I want everybody to hear. It'll be like I'm trying to promote hospitality and shit, make sure everybody having a good time. Like I'm a friendly ass nigga, so like make the vibes friendly and shit.
For sure.
I want people to come back, invite their friends.
And I feel like it's easier for you too, though, because it is your party. You feel me? So all the girls really want to fuck with the, like the top dog kind of the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you know what I'm
that's more
saying? And the
likely
thing
to-
is, just like you go to any club and stuff like that. There's clubs out there. They pay pretty girls just to be around because pretty girls attract guys and
Hell yeah.
guys is
And then they spend money. They want to show
Exactly.
off in front of the girl.
That shit works. Trust. That shit
You
works. So
already
deep.
know. So you just gotta make, and even when it comes to the music too, and when I DJ and shit like that, I don't give a fuck about what the dudes want to hear. I'm trying to make the girls happy, keep it
Hell
stack.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just know what, like, essentially everybody want to hit. I hit your core when I hit the DJ low key, no high key.
That's fine. You fuck with the DJ and shit though.
I fucking love it, dude. It came naturally, low key.
Why don't you try to start making some bread? fam?
Yeah, shout out your thing, but shout out what you got this winter.
Man, we got a lot of lab work. You know what I'm saying? Cause next semester we coming crazy. Whatever y'all experience, or if y'all trying to come like see what's going on, next semester about to be stupid.
What new experiences have you had to go through living on your own versus living with your parents, good and bad?
God fucking damn it, bro. Really, just like independence, you know, when you have problems and shit like that. What I trained myself to do is like not call nobody, you know, like it's really like in the beginning is not call my parents and stuff like that. So like, fucking first thing, like when I realized I wanted to move out, I had no car. Not necessarily I had no car. My car was all fucked up because I got into an accident, so I had to fix that shit up. Almost $1,600, and then I remember when I was moving my shit from my parents' crib to my new crib, I got into another accident. That's $1,300 right there. Wow. But it's just like, again, like when shit goes wrong, I don't necessarily think about calling. I don't think I have backup. You know, I certainly do. You know what I'm saying? I certainly have a long list of people I can call and get assistance from and stuff like that. But I look at things like me, myself versus
Like
the
you
world.
force yourself
I'm
to
the
do
same
it.
fucking way,
that.
bro.
So I
Get
guess
everything out the mud.
new experiences when I lived at home, it's funny because it's this level, it's playing with comfortable, right? When I like I said, I come out here because like when I'm out here I'm comfortable, but at the same time I enjoy making myself uncomfortable because now I pay more money to live out here, right? Because now I gotta pay. Well, one on top of rent. Anytime something goes wrong, it comes out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want anything entertainment, that comes out my pocket. So I find you find yourself getting parking tickets because out in Newark and shit. All types. It's crazy, just the different types of things that just come out your fucking account, and you really gotta just
Budget those expenses.
keep your eyes open. I'd say.
Like life hits type shit.
And you just you honestly gotta grow up, you know, because you find, because I've made myself so I've put myself in a spot where I'm really happy. And it's hard to now it's hard to find a balance, okay, between work and play.
Now I feel like you gotta find that balance.
Yeah, that shit's important as fuck.
Yeah. You can't get carried away on either side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause it be people who work their whole life and then
Watch
they
it all
just
go
got
by.
money just sitting there when they dead.
Yeah.
And there's people who have too much fun and they just
And that's
That broke.
why we work hard, we play hard, baby.
So, that's
you
my
got to though. Like I be telling people like I work hard, so if I want to do something, I can. Like I don't have to wait on nobody. Like I don't have to like save up for it.
The goal is to be financially
Yeah,
free.
like when I want to do it, I'm gonna do it.
It's crazy because when I was living at my parents' crib, I was always going out everywhere and anywhere, right, every day. And then now, homebody. I ain't got to go nowhere because anything I can do outside the crib, I can do inside the crib. So fuck, I gotta be anywhere for, you know what I'm saying?
I felt that.
I'm only outside for business and inside is the laboratory. And my name Dexter.
That couple bitch. Shit get in the way of that.
Nah, this shit fire. Yo, what can we do next here though?
You wanna do aux?
No, I'm saying like what next episode? What can we do here? Let's do an after party.
This is
episode.
we can do after party vibe. We can do whatever you want. Think of this place as your fucking how Rob did that got his fucking fantasy factory, bro. Like this low key, yeah. This how I be like running shit down here. Be like dribbling my basketball down here. And fucking want me moving the table around, whatever. We playing beer pong. You already know. Of course, though, like also what I've learned about coming out here too is like that's different than just being in an apartment. It's like this is our house, you know what I'm saying? So like everybody here we like credited to being like assisting each other to like maintaining this house, and like it's something you take for like I took for granted when I was living at home, you know what I'm saying? Like but when I moved out here it's like okay, before I couldn't have people over, now I have a lot of people over, so I gotta keep my room really clean, and I low key like bragging about how clean my room is when I have it clean though. When I have it clean,
Nah, for sure. Cause you take more pride in it, cause it's yours.
exactly. And then when you have people over, you don't want them
Yeah.
to see a dirty ass bathroom or something like that. So like, and then on top of that, you gotta know when the garbage. Some shit that shit I knew already, like living at the crib and stuff like that. But like, you really gotta be on top of things because we are the ones liable. You know what I'm saying? It's not coming out of mom and dad shit. It's not mom and dad gonna handle it. That shit's it's us. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun though. I love it.
What's the like craziest thing that someone broke in here?
Most expensive, right?
Yeah, like where you was just like, damn, what the fuck?
Then my boy broke his fucking. It was his electric skateboard. It just stopped working though. What broke in here? I don't know. Like when I be getting on my menace shit, I be like trying to break some cheap shit, or like I just be like throwing my body at something. Like if I'm drunk as fuck, bro. Like you saw how this table's on the other side of the room. Like I come home from like a crazy ass night, bro. I see that table, bro, and just fucking run and jump from like half across the room, just land on the fucking table. Like a fucking WWE superstar. It's my favorite thing to do, actually. Just slide across the table, knock everything over.
This table? Damn.
I'll do it right now for you.
Like, when this man
I'll do it for you.
Yeah, just fucking just. There was one night, dude. I was standing on one of these benches, and I just jumped straight up and just, put him in a coffin. I did that shit right here.
Nah, that's so deep.
But nobody out here knows memes like that shit, bro. You wouldn't believe it. Because we out here in Newark, right? But everybody out here comes from these white ass towns in South Jersey and shit like that. But then you go to Rutgers, Newark, and then everybody a little bit more cultured and shit like that. I'm not saying people out here ain't cultured, don't get me wrong. But like,
Rutgers is
there's
weird.
a difference.
Yeah. Nah, I heard Rutgers parties is lit too.
Thing is, I don't think Rutgers throws parties. So Rutgers is across the street, right? This is the row, the Frat row, but for like all the schools in this area. You got 3 schools in this area. You got NJT, you got
Essex.
Rutgers, and you got Essex. But this is the row, so the Frat row, where all the like frats where people come to party. And then you got another one at Greek Village, but that's NJT. And here we have, I think only one place is a NJT. But it's a T, I think it's NJT/Rutgers. But then that's the only thing on the road that's Rutgers. I don't think Rutgers be throwing anything. Rutgers, New Brunswick, though. Rutgers, New Brunswick. They be jumping.
That's the real
They be jumping out there. And then they got that whole, like, strip of just fucking bars outside. So they got their own thing going on.
That's the real Rutgers. That's where shit get crazy.
Yeah. But people, this semester, though, people from New Brunswick been coming out here to have a good time on Thursdays. Thursdays been going hard. Pop out on Thursdays, bro, if you're trying to have a good time next semester. Make sure you got college ID and state ID. You fucking creeps.
How do people, if people want to pull up, how would they find a way to pull up?
How would they find a way to pull up? Follow me on Instagram. We're going to have that shit posted up somewhere in here.
It's going to be right here.
And we post the flyers up. We got 281. I'm okay. If you again, you have my Instagram and you find this
You gotta say the full address
for address.
so they know.
They'll
Nah.
find
Not out
it.
here,
We
not
gonna
out
have
here.
you.
Nah,
You gonna
nah.
have
We gonna
to
post
find the
it.
link through the Instagram.
Yeah, if DM him on Instagram, then he'll give you the ID if you valid.
Nah, but I post the flyers on Instagram. So, and then you find the link for the fraternity on Instagram and you'll be connected with everything we do. But I post everything we do, like party-wise, social-wise. So, again, we'll plug in the Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and if you're down to have a good time, fucking pop out.
What if you don't have a college ID?
You bring your
Sorry,
regular
kid.
ID.
Not forever. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
College ID, state ID.
What if you only got state ID?
I'm sorry. The thing is like, it's liability issues. You know what I'm saying? It's like if something happens to a student from somebody who's not a student, like somebody who's grown and they're not a student, like 28, like we fuck low key.
No, not 28. I'm saying like,
Anything, it's like it's bad. It's bad.
yeah. So if it's student on
And
student,
then
you're not
it's
liable?
not a good look because like nobody needs to know who the fuck you are, what the fuck you look like, what the fuck you do or anything. It's just the fuck like, oh, they had. It's like the thing is about college parties is like you're liable to danger when you go out in general. It's a fucking college party, but again, you just try to cut it where we do.
For sure.
So you have fun, but you safe with it.
Try our best.
Cautious.
So
Exactly.
a good question is like, what's a common misconception about fraternities?
Common misconception that we just a bunch of dumbasses that just drink all day, or we don't really study, or quote unquote we rape girls, or quote unquote we drug girls, or quote unquote like this process is crazy, weird, gay, or anything. Like if anything, like I learned that this process like helped me. Like this process in particular was like. They just want like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like in a high pressure situation, who are you and how will you react? Because again, like one thing I learned about being in a fraternity is this place is a business. You know what I'm saying? And they need to maintain a business. So to let somebody in, you have to trust somebody. You need to really know how they'll react.
So it's more like an interview.
Kind of. The process.
Do you eat ass?
Yes,
If you say yes, you're my guy.
he does.
10,000%.
My guy. Yo, thank you.
Nasty.
Thank you. I think it's a
Oh,
beard
we
thing,
gotta-
bro. If you got a beard, you
We got a
just
cameo from
Pancake.
the cat.
Yo, I
Say
hope
what's
she
up to
sits
the
down.
camera.
I hope she sits down.
You don't just eat no ass. You don't just eat any
Nah,
ass
no,
that
no,
walking
no,
on
no,
the
for
street.
sure, for
though.
sure. It's got to be a
Hey.
particular ass. Clean ass. Nice ass.
Cleaning my goddamn self.
Yo, see, this is why I
JK.
fuck with Paul, bro. Yo, Tommy, you need to learn from him,
I
bro.
hope
You need to
sit
learn
down.
from him. How you have a beard and you don't eat ass? You need to shave.
Oh my god, why is this a topic of discussion?
Bro, because we always talk about it and they always like, no, it's
Because
disgusting.
Abe love to eat ass.
Guest appearance by Pancake.
I don't love it. I do it.
Nah, Abe love to eat ass, bro.
Nah, but another question, Paul, for you is what's something joining and being in the frat has taught you that you'll take into like the real world?
I'd say working with other people, but understanding it from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So like when I was pledging, I was like the same age or older than almost half of the guys here. So it's like it's kind of like, you know, twist on your brain, like you gotta eat some shit, but like there's benefits to it. You know what I'm saying? So like do the call, like, you know, just a little struggle a little bit, but like know what you're gonna benefit from after. But yeah, just working with other people, and even when times get difficult, understanding how to get the job done.
That's far.
even when like emotions are high, tensions are high,
Working with people you don't necessarily see eye to eye with and shit.
or like people don't see each other eye to eye with, like, cause like I come from a perspective, I don't want to say I can see everybody eye to eye, but like
Nah, for sure.
I try to understand everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I try to be a
100%.
mediator, you know what I'm trying to say? I try to help somebody understand other people. But yeah, just really trying to get the job done within a group, getting a common goal done. And that's
What's
something
up?
that I fucking love, to be honest.
That's a good life skill. It's good for business.
100%.
Just life in general, though.
Working in a group.
Yeah, bro. It's just mad important because your whole life you working in groups, bro. No matter what job, no matter what you doing. You know, like,
And if you work in a group, if you find like a good way to work in a group, there's no limit on like where you could go with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and trade, I feel like trade is essential for like life, right? Since like way back when. And whether you receiving knowledge or like needs of survival, you need to obtain that from somebody else. It's like it involves more than one party.
bro, everything in life is like an exchange of, like, even the most basic shit. Like, you're at least exchanging your time for something. Like, no matter
energy,
what, your
attention,
energy, anything is
That's
an
why
exchange.
I want to say, like, learn from as much people as you can, but like understand that like some people ain't got nothing you can gain from.
Yeah, some people will lower you.
Yeah, but then even that, you're gaining something from it.
Yeah, honestly, anything is a
now
lesson
you
or a
know-
blessing.
Now you know what not to do.
Swear to God, that's how I look at it. It's a lesson or a blessing, but fucking, you gonna keep fucking running into walls before you learn until you learn your
You have
goddamn lesson, bro.
That's what, I said that on one podcast earlier. I'm like, you always got to learn from experience because somebody could tell you the stove is hot, but how you gonna know till you touch it?
True.
You know what I mean? How are you?
That's
gonna
how,
know?
yeah, that's how I look at it too.
And you're going to keep going through the same shit until you learn the lesson you're supposed to.
So that's why I go out here and try to learn as much things as I can by myself. And I was like low-key kind of forced to like learn a lot of things about life, like on my own and shit like that. Nobody helped me with a lot of things. I had to like figure that shit out myself.
Bro, your memory the only thing that you really got when you die, bro. Because I believe in like a soul. So when you die, bro, I don't know if you believe in it, but I believe like when you die, bro, like your soul is like your memories, like everything you learned in life, that's all you got. Everything like on earth had no value, but besides what you learned, what you did with your family, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, I believe in souls. It has to be real.
I don't know what happens after death. I can't guarantee what happens after death.
okay.
I just want to make sure that if I die in the future, today, tomorrow, whatever I did, whatever I'm doing, something, you know, like the man I am, is like when that last breath, that like, you know, I can be satisfied with who I am and who I was and what I did. That's it.
That's such a fact, bro. Because I don't want to die regretting something. I don't want to die saying I wish I did or I wish I could have. Like, fuck that, bro. I'm gonna just do it.
What will you remember most about this experience? Shout out Pancake.
You could just see it too.
It looks like a mountain lion.
I appreciate how welcoming and comfortable it allowed me to really see what my full potential could be. And it allowed me to visit all my different hobbies. And really, because I didn't have that stress of like my parents. I didn't have that. I didn't have no sure, I had bills or whatever, but like I was literally doing everything to be out here. So like it was really something I was already satisfied with. But like one thing I really appreciate and remember again is just like, cause like I found DJing and like my love, like I always loved music. Like music's always gave me some type of feeling. And now like I feel like I have some real work to do and a real future with this. So I appreciate that, you know, and a lot of different things like the availability to grow up so young. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I'm 22, but like I feel like I'm going through a lot of these things. I'm going through a lot of these challenges very young, and I appreciate that. I appreciate growing up young.
So you feel like moving out here, it gave you a chance to kind of be you without feeling like you're judged or without trying to like you gotta hide it.
To the fullest extent, and anything I was trying to hide, it was hidden. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to keep my private life private, and I feel like that's very important. And you know what I'm saying? My parents, like when I moved out here, they knew exactly what the fuck I was doing. They didn't even give a fuck anymore. They don't care. That doesn't mean to like disrespect them or anything, but it's just like, I'm grown now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm figuring things out, and that's just something they gotta understand. I got no hate in my heart for them. I just have an urge to figure, like, I honestly look at what my father did, and I admire him and I envy him at the same time, because I look around at the crib, I look around at the business he built, and I'm just like, in this fucking world, he figured out how to make money and not just a little bit of it. And he figured out how to do things, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, so when I look at that, I'm like, if I do anything short of that, of figuring out my own fucking wheel, my own way of fucking being successful, I fell short of this life.
Nah, bro, you don't understand how much you just fucking like. That shit just hit my soul right there when you said that, bro, because I really felt that shit.
But he don't understand it. Like, he's like, I work so hard for this to be easy for you, but like, I appreciate everything. I really do. And it's like, I appreciate the perspective it's giving me, because it's making me go even harder. Like, because this shit could have gone one or two ways. It could have made me a lazy motherfucker or whatever. But I'm looking at things from a different perspective, because I seen how hard he worked. So when I was doing DoorDash and whatever the fuck I was doing, when I wasn't in school, I was making my bread. I seen how hard he worked, and I seen how he put in grind and shit. Wake up every day 4 o'clock in the morning. Then this cocksucker will wake up before work, go to the gym, then when he come back from the gym, he play a motivational video on full blast at like 4 o'clock in the morning, just to be like, fucking wake up, turn it off, and like start your day. So like, I seen him work his ass off, and it's just like, I want to be able to do that, like apply that shit to my own grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have all this energy, all this stuff I seen from my parents and the things that they instilled in me, and I just want to be able to apply it to my whatever makes me happy.
That's what's up, bro. So your pops is like your motivation. Like, you wanna be able to surpass him almost.
I wouldn't say my pops is my motivation. It's like, I don't know. I grew up.
He sets the bar.
Makes sense, bro, because I felt that shit.
I grew up,
laid
and
a
it's like
blueprint.
I got a vision of like who I'm supposed to be, where I'm supposed to be, and it's like, I don't give a fuck how long it takes. I don't give a fuck, like, the journey is what I'm
process, bro.
enjoying. I just give a fuck about, like, at the end of it, I get to look back and I smile. But I'm gonna enjoy every step of the way. That's a fact.
Nah, that's fine for sure. But how you feel about that? Like, as your brother and shit, you can relate on certain levels.
Nah, yeah, I mean 100%. I mean, everything he said was facts, no cap. I mean, I understand where he's coming from, because like we come from the same roots, but nah, it's all the same foundation.
Cut from the same cloth.
I don't try to force him to do any, like, see things from the way I see things or follow in the same exact footsteps. If the only thing I can teach him or relate to him or anything is like, lay your pros and your cons, have your goals lined, bro, and just do whatever the fuck makes you happy, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing. You're like, whatever goes beyond between your age, that's the only thing that fucking counts. You know what I'm saying? And like, getting caught up in like ideas and how things should be because of fucking, what do they call it? Social whatever. It's bullshit. Do whatever makes you happy. Oh man.
Nah, so like,
Sure.
like Paul taught, like, so like from junior year to like senior year, Paul taught me a lot on like how to move, and like he taught me a lot, like to be the person I am, and then kind of like the end of like freshman year in college to like now, he's just like always like kind of just just always reminded me of like never to like fall short of who you're meant to be, or like, and always just like stay true to yourself and always be the person you're supposed to be, not the person you're trying to be.
That's type shit your job as an older brother, though. Because I be talking to my brother the same way, bro.
Nah, Paul, yeah,
Because
scary.
whatever life experience
Scary.
you went through and shit, you want them to know, like, how you fucked up and how they could do different and shit.
Nah,
like,
bro, because like when
But at the same time, it's like I done been through so much, and some things like I done had people like sometimes I didn't even. The thing about me is like I can see right and wrong, right, but sometimes I just fucking do wrong anyways.
Facts.
Nah, yo,
You know
it's
what I'm
so.
saying?
No, what's funny?
We on demon time, you know what I mean?
What's
But,
funny to me is like when me and Paul are hanging out and like there's other people in the room. It's like, okay, yeah, but like when I see like Abe and his brother hang out and like how you talk to Tyler, it's like, yo, that's like me and Paul right there. Like, it's something different. I feel like because me and Paul have a strong bond and you and Tyler have such a strong bond.
Yeah,
Because I know there's brothers out there that like there's brothers that don't have a strong bond. There's brothers that hate each other.
Man, I don't understand, bro. Like, I feel like me and I have no, like, there's no other connection you could have, like,
Stronger.
yeah, bro. Especially like me as like an older brother and you as an older brother, you feel like you're their like protector in a way, and like your younger siblings, you feel like you're obligated to just like, you know what I mean, like almost like you're like you helped raise them. in a
I don't
way,
know.
like,
My father's always giving me a VIP feeling. So when I got my little brother, I try to provide that for him. So everything I do in my life is because low key I try to make sure like kids got it nice, and this kid could low key do whatever the fuck he wants because it's not necessary. I don't want to say like, you know what I'm saying, me, but like I do my part.
for sure though.
I try my best.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
bro.
At the end of the day, he's got his decisions. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, but
It's all about your perspective. Because I noticed too, bro. Like Tommy looks up to you in a way. Like you, like he'll take what you say and he won't just go in like one ear and out the other. Like he'll take it and he'll hold on to it and he'll really like think
and there's
about
some
what
shit.
you
There's
said,
some
like,
shit you can't fuck around with. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be saying
Oh yeah.
whatever. You know, like in a serious moment, I can't just be trying to teach him some fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotta figure it out.
you know. And then at the same time, it's like, as a big brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got a big brother. You know what I mean? So there's that, but it's some shit you accept. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just understand that, like, all right, I'm big bro, that's it. And it's just like,
You
that's,
got the weight on your shoulders, bro.
and it's not just big bro with him, it's big bro with other people.
Yo.
But it's just,
Me and Paul on the same wavelength, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
Alright, yo. We gotta bring it to a close.
as a meme, go look that up, bro.
So what's up, y'all? Episode 14.
Shout out Paul for letting us come to
Shout
his
out Big
crib.
Bro.
Yo,
Appreciate y'all coming out. I'll definitely see some more of this.
100%.
We coming back with an after party episode.
shit gonna be wild.
We're gonna be here
Gonna
live.
be saucy.
Oh, definitely, bro. First of all, I'm a DJ, so again, they're gonna drop my Instagram in the links, and if you got any parties, anything going on, let me know. Definitely host you, whatever. And on top of that, damn, I forgot. But yeah, Instagram, hit me up in the parties Thursday. Pop the fuck out. Let's get these bitches turned, man. If you're trying to have a good time, so we trying
Hit
to
them up.
provide.
Let them know.
Episode 14.
You already know. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit us up below if you made it back here.
Great fucking
Comment
episode.
down Frat House in the comments
Yes,
below if you made it to
sir.
this point.
Now comment Thirsty Thursdays. in the
Thirsty
comments.
Thursday in the
That's the
comments.
vibe.
If
You
you made it to
feeling
this
parched,
point.
bitch? You
Thirsty
feeling
Thursday.
parched?
And we out. Grita.
Mamá huevazo.
No, aquí.
Yo, yo aquí en la casa, ustedes saben, esto fue todo por hoy. Espero que les haya gustado el contenido de hoy. Esperen lo nuevo el próximo sábado. Dando saco con el psicópata primo aquí.
No, let them know.
Estaba el segundo juego. La bendición de papá Dios, no se olviden de eso. Y para adelante. Amén.
Finito.
Yeah.
Vámonos. That was fucking lit.